going to be an amazing day. Back to this.
We
need more Philly. Gather two.
Best show ever in A very happy Valentine's week to you all.
Happy Valentine's Eve.
My name is Erinn.
My name is Dan.
And we are Erinn and Dan.
And this is Erinn and Dan,
but it's live.
It's like Erinn and Dan, but it's live.
That means that right now, at this moment, at 8:01 p.m. on a Tuesday night,
Valentine's Eve.
Valentine's Eve. And we are so excited y'all are here
and
tonight.
You can pop something in the comments, and just like that, you come up on the screen and we can talk to Oswald, who's tuning in from Nebraska.
What's up, Oswald?
Oh, I see those are corn emojis. I thought they were hand applause, and I was like, what's to celebrate about that?
Hey, I love Nebraska.
I do too.
Nebraska is one of my favorite places I've ever performed, ever traveled.
Hey, I've been there too.
Plus, Nebraska has a pretty incredible scene when it comes to forestry. Don't you remember? We were driving through the forest. The world's largest
It's
man-made
8:01 and we're already
forest.
talking about Nebraska forestry. Let's just call it a night.
Dude, happy Fat Tuesday.
Is it Fat Tuesday?
I have been putting on a little weight.
We should be doing a Mardi Gras episode, not a stupid Valentine's Day episode.
But tomorrow is Valentine's Day.
That's true. And someday soon is Mardi Gras.
Y'all, what are you drinking out there tonight? We want to toast to get this evening started.
Yes, we want to let you know. And let us know that you're out there. It's a very interactive show. We'd like to talk to you. We'd like to see what you have to say. This is Ryan, Valentine's Eve. Lol, lol, lol.
La 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 la.
And Oswald is doing well.
I'm so glad you're doing well. We're doing great too.
Yeah.
We are about to pour ourselves a little bit of bubbly.
A Valentine's Day bubbly. Something nice and pink and or red.
Yes.
I chose pink because gender normatives be damned.
I chose red because yum yum, I love watermelon. This is an ice drink. This is actually sparkling ice, 0 sugar with vitamins and antioxidants.
Oh, so we're going to get antioxidized before your very eyes here on Erinn and Dan, but it's live.
I'm so ready. Oh my gosh. And oh, that smells so good.
I'm drinking apple juice. Rah!
I love apple juice. Apple juice is actually my favorite of the juices.
Is it really?
Except for pomegranate juice, but it's really hard to find.
What about grapefruit juice?
I like grapefruit juice fine, but it doesn't beat apple juice.
And if you have a kid, a UTI, apple juice is not going to be there for you like cranberry will.
Cranberry juice will really make it happen.
Billy's, are you actually drinking buttermilk?
Are you drinking buttermilk, Billy? I love buttermilk, by the way.
My ex was a buttermilk.
She was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything was hot buttermilk.
I just don't know what to say to that. But what I do know is that when I was growing up, we used to cook with dried buttermilk, the powder. Has anybody ever used that?
What?
Yeah, it was dried buttermilk, and
there's no way.
I promise you, Mom, if you're watching, you will attest to this. But there's 4 tablespoons of dried buttermilk and a cup of water made buttermilk, and it was really good. And I would always and eat the dried buttermilk powder. I loved it so much.
This is the worst Valentine's Day on record.
No, well, tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
Exactly,
This
and
could
it's
be
already
the worst
ruined.
Valentine's Day Eve, but not the worst Valentine's Day.
Oh man.
The doctor is visiting you tonight. Who's the doctor, Bruce?
Pepper, probably.
Oh, Dr. Pepper.
He's always drinking Dr. Pepper. He's reliable.
See, my
That's what I
mom
like about you,
remembers.
Bruce. You're always good for a Dr. Pepper.
My mom remembers the powdered buttermilk.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, I am so excited to drink this, so I think that we should go ahead and bring on our toast for the evening. What do you think, Dan?
I think that's great. We normally do a toast and jam, but we have quite a few musical acts and guests coming to you today. And so we just opted for a regular old toast, Hold the Jam. And today's toast comes to you from one of our Spring Theater kids, former Spring Theater kids, now on his way to pursuing a degree in, I think, film production and communications at App State. Here he is. It's Ethan.
Hey, Dan and Erinn. I'm up here in snowy Appalachia. Congratulations on this new version of your show. I'm really liking it so far. I just was coming in to say cheers and raise a glass with my drink of choice, snow. So can't wait to see you guys after school's over. Cheers.
Cheers, Ethan, and cheers to all of you.
Clink. Yeah. Down the hatch. Let's get it going.
Wow, that is delicious. I have to tell you, if you're looking for a non-alcoholic bubbly drink, I highly recommend Sparkling ice.
We're getting turned tonight. This is wild. This is the most ink I've put in my system since that visit to the.
We don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, you're right.
Guys, I also have something very sweet to share.
What is it?
It is this cake.
Look at it.
My mom made us this Valentine's Day cake. It's our
Would you
first,
just look at it?
It's our first Valentine's Day as a married couple,
Yeah.
and we have an Erinn and Dan cake right here for the eating.
And I wasn't sure. I thought we were going to be eating this whole thing on the air like we did with the pie.
No.
Erinn vetoed it. So
well, you can eat the whole thing if you want. My mom also made us homemade chocolate pops. Yum, yum,
what
yum.
did I say? I've been very kosher this far.
I don't think so.
Yes,
You actually
my
said,
comedy has downright been blessed by a rabbi.
You said one D word already.
What?
You said the D word.
I
That
did
they,
not.
Well, they use it in the Bible, but you did say
I
it.
said damn?
You-
When?
and you just said it again.
When? This is a conspiracy.
Ladies and gentlemen, did y'all have a good time this weekend at the Super Bowl?
Oh, baby.
Super Bowl LV.
I bet you did if you're a 49ers fan and not so much if you were, although that was a hell of a game.
The 49ers lost.
Right.
Oh, I see what you're saying. And Usher, I don't care what you say. I know he wasn't Prince, as a lot of you have said, but I love that halftime performance.
But who is Prince? You
And-
can't go in expecting people to be Prince because no one else is.
Dude was on freaking roller skates. It was so
That was
fun.
pretty wild.
I love that so much. And this was my favorite part of the Super Bowl. When the Wicked trailer played. Who out there is excited
Really?
about Wicked, the musical?
I'm not sure
Oh.
that I am.
Wait, why? Tell me.
I looked at the director and I'd never really heard of him, and I looked at his movies and they were all pretty subpar, and one had a ranking of 1.6
1.6 on Rotten Tomatoes.
on IMDb, which is
Ooh.
very low.
Ooh.
And I don't understand, and maybe y'all can help me understand why these big projects, and maybe it's not a big project, maybe we just feel like it's a big project because we're musical theater people, but why do these big projects end up in directors that don't have like all that much experience? I say not all that much experience. I don't know his life.
I don't know either, but I'm looking forward to seeing it because that preview looked great. And yes, Reba McEntire rocked the national anthem.
Yeah, the
big time.
production and the music on that thing was insane. It was like a whole marching band. It sounded like almost like an EDM producer
And they were
put it
dancing
together.
so well, and they had feathers, and the choreography was awesome. I don't know.
Are you
I
talking
love
about
it.
the national anthem still?
Oh no,
No.
I was talking about the halftime.
A dancing feathery national anthem is a national anthem for
No,
me.
that would not be the right one. Although it might be fun.
Mm.
I absolutely love halftime shows. It's a lifelong dream of mine to perform at a halftime show. Probably won't get there because I wear too many clothes on stage, but
I don't know that that's the issue. I don't think they were like, should we go with Erinn or Usher? And they were like, well, Usher will probably take his shirt off.
do you know Usher looked good with his shirt off too. Let's be real.
I'm just saying Usher is my new body goal
Right?
as
He
I
looked
reach
great.
the age. How old is he now? Like 71?
Usher is 71 years old.
No, of course
Oh,
not.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
he's looking real good for his age. Oh,
Yes, that was his most recent thing.
nice.
Which
I
is
have
great.
not seen In the Heights the movie, but I would love to.
Did he direct it or did he produce it?
Mm.
I didn't see it on his directing credits. I know he produced it.
There is a difference.
But tell me, let me know.
Y'all, today,
I know he directed a G.I. Joe movie that did terribly. So at
G.I.
least there's
Joe or
that.
G.I. Jane?
G.I. Joe.
Because I love G.I. Jane.
Not the same.
Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Y'all, we are celebrating love tonight.
Yes, we are.
Because tomorrow is Valentine's. Put in the comments right now who your Valentine is. This is my Valentine. My new hubby bubby. And look at these pictures from our wedding. These pictures were taken by Desi Lou Photography, and we did not have a normal wedding. This is our ring bearer. We did not have a ring bearer. We had a ring bear. We also had some comedy throughout the wedding. We had a comedy section where we told some really bad jokes
Comedy
about
and
marriage.
gigantic implied air quotes.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. This is our family outside just laughing. I think they were laughing at our good friends who were running just a little bit late.
Aw.
Oh, Jerry is your Valentine.
That's so
That
sweet.
makes
Who'd
me
have-
so
who'd have thought?
happy.
Yes, he is. Oh,
That
look at
makes me
this.
so happy. Y'all, our marriage was so much fun. Well, our marriage is still going on.
I just want to shout out. This is big. This is. Oh yeah, isn't it Galentine's Day?
It is Galentine's Day.
So-
So to all you gals out there who don't need guys or gals or other humans in their life, then happy Galentine's Day.
I
Dan,
don't need other humans.
you're not a gal.
You don't
This
know
is
what I
not your
am. You
holiday.
do not know what I am.
This is not your holiday.
Moving on.
You had a ring bear as well. What? Really, Lauren? That's crazy
No way.
cool. I did not know that.
I thought we were the first people ever to think of that.
Wow. Look at all these Valentines coming in. Y'all, this is the sweetest. I'm looking for a Valentine. Do you have an extra one? Yes, I do.
We could be a throuple.
I have a chocolate
I got
Valentine
a little
for
drum
you.
kit right over here if you want to bring those sticks over.
I'm going to take a nibble for Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly, that's your...
Hashtag nibble for Kelly.
This is a nibble
Pass it on.
for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Rick, and I love you, Carrie. Ma'am, this is so sweet. So many sweet Valentines.
Mm.
Oh, my gosh. Getting married is the best thing I did all year last year.
And we went on a 50 states tour, so that just tells you
And we went to Africa.
tells you how good the goods are.
Yeah. Last year was a good year. This year won't be as good as last year.
That's not true.
Ah.
It's just a terrible way to start.
I don't mean it won't be as good as last year. I just mean that last year was baller.
I've already played so much PlayStation this year. It's looking up.
Well, it's a more relaxing year
Ooh,
for sure.
And don't we love it?
But hey, check it out, y'all.
What?
My friend is my Valentine for the sole reason of getting each other dollar store chocolates.
Aw.
Aww. I love that. Keep those Valentines coming in. And I want to show y'all the Dan Beckman photography photos of the week. Dan, tell us about these photos.
Oh, this is actually, it's a photo of my now brother-in-law and his wife, Jessica, Randy and Jessica. They asked us to come and they were doing a vow renewal in Washington, and we hiked with them, and they were in full wedding attire, and we captured the whole thing. It's like a proper almost wedding.
It was amazing.
It was great. It was super fun, and this is a pretty epic shot.
Yeah.
This is my lifelong best friend, Tom, and his wife, Jolene. They had a backyard wedding that was really lovely with close friends. I got to go there back to Minnesota and photograph them. That was great. This is great for several reasons. Because this is my sister and my now brother-in-law, Jared, who told me he was about to propose to my sister in the bathroom before we stared this hike.
He's not your brother-in-law yet. They didn't get married yet. They're just engaged.
My future brother-in-law.
Yeah.
But what is time?
Well, I'm just saying, if somebody's listening, they're like, when did that happen? It didn't yet.
And now, by the way, it is also today is my sister's birthday. Yeah. So big shout out to my sister over in the 952.
And that picture was taken at Zion National Park, which is in my favorite state, the state of Utah.
She grew up Mormon and she can't shake her roots.
I wish. No, I don't wish. But I did, and I did not grow. Well, I don't know. I loved the Mormons.
You better be careful. The Mormons control the media around here.
But the Amish don't.
That's true.
Who's this, Dan?
This is Gabby and Johan. The wedding we photographed 1 week after our own. This venue was gorgeous. I can't remember what it was called. Something Farms.
Something Farms in North Carolina.
Yeah, so if just Google North Carolina Farm if you want to get married. And this is my friend Ian and Eva, great friends that I met and worked with on cruise ships. We photographed their wedding in New York City, and you might see more of them later on today.
I think you will. In fact, we have a couple of live performances coming on today, so make sure you stay tuned because this episode is probably going to be one of my very favorites.
Erinn, speaking of episodes and favorites and things, one of my favorite parts of these episodes is when you teach me 7 things.
For those of you who don't know, this is Erinn's year of learning.
Oh.
And I have been learning a new thing every single day and sharing it with you all this week. So I have 7 new things to teach you today.
I love this. Well, and I don't know these before they start. So this is real time.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Yeah.
Well, the first one I learned from my TPM videos, which I absolutely love. I love these videos. They're Disney videos. So on February 6th, I learned that Disney engineers developed a way to use cooking oil from the resort's kitchen that powers all 5 steam trains and the Mark Twain riverboat. This effort eliminates 200,000 gallons of petroleum diesel every single year. So when you purchase French fries, you're actually kind of saving the planet, kind of.
It may save diesel, but then you need to buy more oil to cook your fries.
Either way, I thought it was cool.
Next.
On February 7th, I learned that roller coasters were invented to distract Americans from sin.
What?
Yeah, in the 1880s, this businessman, Marcus Thompson, hated that Americans were tempted by brothels and saloons. So he set up to straighten them out, and he created roller coasters. And that's why the roller coaster was invented, to protect us from sin.
I'll think next time I'm on a roller coaster, I'll think, man, I'd rather be at a brothel.
On February 8th, I don't know if you know this, Dan, but there is a specific ant species unique to New York City. They're called Manhattan ants.
What?
I'm serious.
Like in New York?
Yes. They exist only in a 14-block strip of the city.
No way.
And this is them.
No way.
It is their only species, and they're called Manhattan.
Why a 14-block segment?
I don't know. Ask them.
No, I'm asking you. You researched it.
Oh, I mean, that's the only place where they live in the entire world.
Which part? Which part?
I didn't look it up.
Next.
My next cool I learned on February 9th that William McKinley, who has been coming up a lot in our lives lately. This is crazy.
This is the year of Will McKinley, by the way.
He's just been coming up randomly.
By the way, do you know that we no longer call Mount McKinley Mount McKinley?
Why?
You learned this in Alaska.
I forgot.
Because it's just called, I think they just called Serengeti. They call it something else. It's more based on the indigenous peoples. Anyway, this isn't my time. This is your time. Go.
Oh, that's okay. Zach, you're looking fresh.
Ooh.
Okay, so William McKinley.
I miss Zach Deloche.
I do too. This is not Zach Deloche. That's William McKinley.
No, but that's Zach Deloche.
Yeah, we love you, Zach.
And he looks a lot like McKinley. People say it all the time.
Do they?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Denali. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Okay, so this is the coolest thing. So
I said Serengeti. What? I mean, Alaska is the Africa of North America.
That's kind of true.
McKinley?
Yes. So this is crazy. He was shot right after he gave away his good luck charm. Literally, he always wore a red carnation for good luck. And when greeting the crowd in 1901, he handed it to a 12-year-old girl, Myrtle. And he said, "I must give this flower to another little flower." Minutes later, he was fatally shot. So if y'all have a good luck charm,
don't give it to a child.
Don't do it.
Shoot the child. Keep the charm.
Wait, no.
Balance is upheld.
Not what I learned.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But you know what else I learned?
What?
On February 10th, I learned that lemon juice removes highlighter.
What?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
How freaking crazy is that?
No, why don't you not shoot kids?
Yeah.
This is my show.
Dan, you are off the charts today.
Thank you.
It's all that love in the air. He's all ready for our date tomorrow night. On February 11th, I learned that Sandra Bullock was supposed to be cast as Neo in The Matrix.
As Neo?
Yeah, so producers couldn't find the right man, so they discussed changing the role to a woman and using Julia Roberts. But then Keanu came into their life.
What you should know is that Erinn gets Sandra Bullock and Julia Roberts mixed up, which is why Sandra Bullock changed to Julia Roberts halfway through her fact.
Oh, yeah. But that's Sandra Bullock, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That is who was supposed to be cast in The Matrix.
That's so weird.
Yeah. It's even weirder that my brain literally can't tell the difference between Julia Roberts and Sandra Bullock.
And the weirdest part of all is that they're like, we just can't find the perfect actor. And then Keanu Reeves walks in the room
and
as
they're
if...
like, there he is.
No offense. I hear Keanu Reeves is a wonderful person. It's just...
Have you even seen The Matrix, by the way?
Of course I've seen The Matrix.
I didn't know.
Of course I've seen The Matrix.
I was asking.
I'll tell you what. Keanu's performance in Cyberpunk 2077 is so bad. He's so bad in that game.
That's a video game.
Yeah. So what?
I'm just saying, like, you can't see his entire face. I'm just saying, like,
you know better. You know better.
But don't judge a man off of his video game.
Why?
Performance.
I've seen video game performances that are gut-wrenchingly honest.
The last fact I have for you on February 12th, This is such a cool fact. I learned that in 1997, a cargo ship in the UK lost 4.8 million Lego bits in a storm, and they are still washing up today.
Lego bits?
Yeah.
What's that picture of?
That's a picture of a Lego.
That's not a Lego.
It is a Lego.
What are you talking?
That's a Lego.
What? It's like a corn cob with a steak in it.
It's probably a corn cob Lego.
What are you talking about? That's a Lego. In what world is it a Lego? Hey, y'all, help me out.
It's a Lego.
How is that a Lego? I can't see the Lego. Does anyone see the Lego?
I found that on the article that I found the information about the
and it
ship
was like
in the
number
UK.
9 will shock you. Also, back in the day, you have to understand The Matrix came out and it was like the pinnacle of action movies and special effects.
So true.
It blew our minds.
Like when that spoon bent, I was like, whoa.
It was more this part for when he went and the camera went slow motion. We were like, ooh.
Yeah.
That it was the 90s.
But now they do that every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Right here on Erinn and Dan, but it's live.
I wish.
Yeah, I wish too.
Maybe
we could add something to our special effects budget.
Okay, here's something you should never do is watch the film Grave of the Fireflies.
Oh my God, it was such an amazing film.
Yeah.
Has anybody out there seen this show?
Let me tell you what. It's a Hayao Miyazaki film. It's Studio Ghibli, right? They did Spirited Away. They did Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke. You know them if you know them. This was their second film they ever made. and it is a gut-wrenching, unbelievably like affecting, sad film.
You guys, Dan watched this film and he literally wept, and then it affected him for days after.
Ryan knows.
It's
literally,
so sad.
for a week, I couldn't stop thinking about this certain image of
don't
a
spoil
girl laying on her back with a piece of watermelon in her hand.
Oh my
If you know,
gosh.
you know.
Oh, it was a really, so this,
Yes.
something happened during this movie that's never happened before too. Dan cried and I didn't.
Yeah, this will be news. We've swapped personas.
Yeah.
I am now in touch and tapped into my emotional core, and
Well-
Erinn is now a granite, hardened,
I wouldn't say that.
calloused, heartless fiend. And now she gets to know how that
Heartless.
feels, because I spent 34 years that way.
While I'm not a heartless fiend, I am less emotional than I was before. I used to look at like Budweiser commercials, and those Clydesdales would come down and I would weep.
So stupid. But Grave of the Fireflies is incredibly sad.
And I didn't cry.
Oh,
I was affected.
now
thought it was
I argue that
beautiful.
Erinn hasn't spent a lot of time with anime or like Eastern art and culture. I grew up on kind of video games and Eastern culture and anime, and I think it takes some adjustment just to get the palette for it.
Yeah.
So I think the storytelling probably wasn't as powerful for you just because you were kind of, when I say lost in translation, I just mean you weren't used to that visual style and
I'm
that
kinda
storytelling
with you.
style.
Yeah.
Also, watch it in Japanese. Don't watch the dub version
I
because the
agree.
dub is not good.
We didn't see the dub. But
I
we
actually
loved-
watched them on
Oh, you
YouTube.
did?
I watched the watermelon scene, and it was not as affecting.
Good to
Speaking
know.
of swapping personas, Erinn, what have you been doing?
Guess who's doing the video game of the week? It's not Dan, it's Erinn. I have been playing this great game called Disney Illusion Island. It is so much freaking fun. Basically, Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Goofy have these funny personalities. The writing about this game is what I love.
It is really good.
It's so fun. And you go platforming through all of these areas. You find hidden Mickeys. You take Polaroids with them, and then you find these new friends, and you have to get from place to place. It is a blast. I am having so much fun playing this game. I've never had more fun playing a video game.
We may have found Erinn's genre. This is a Metroidvania, and it's a collectathon, both of which kind of scratch her brain.
I
So-
love to collect things. And in this game, you can collect all sorts of memorabilia from the different movies. You can collect Steamboat Willie's, you can collect his Willie. You can collect his Steamboat, his whatever you call it. What's
It's
the
Willie.
You can't collect his Willie.
Well, then
But
I'm
you can
not
collect
playing.
the steering wheel or whatever you call it. What is the helm?
The Willie.
You can
The ship's Willie.
you can collect a potato costume that Donald wore. You can collect so many things. It's a great game.
It's better than Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk.
So if you are looking for a great game to play, I highly recommend. And Ryan, you would love that. Yes,
It's
a
very
helm,
good.
Mom, not
It's
a
also
Willie.
great if you're a gamer or you know a gamer who's not as like
Good.
established in the genre. It's really good because it's challenging. It's platforming challenging, but there's no combat. All the enemies you just avoid.
Which is great. I
so
hate combat.
Yeah, and so it's really and it's well done. It's
I
well
like
done.
collecting things. I like a little bit of danger, but I don't like combat.
Y'all. So my artist this week.
And for those of you who don't know that Dan's been doing this, Dan Beckman this year has been exploring very deeply an artist each week, a musical artist.
Yes.
And he's been listening to so many songs. It's crazy.
Yeah, I actually think I've listened to like 136 albums this year so far.
Already, just this year.
And this week was the one and the only Bob Marley. I knew next to nothing about the guy beforehand. And what I can tell you now is that, and I posted this, but the irony, knowing his catalog and his songs and his trajectory at large, to me, it is so funny that Bob Marley's like a couple of feel-good songs are constantly played at like beach resorts for people to relax and feel good, because the man really was a social activist. His songs and the rest of the Wailers songs is really they're very much about social change. They're about oppression of Black culture. They're about the poverty and the struggle of Jamaican life. Bob Marley was the first ever Jamaican artist to ever be widespread fame, to find acclaim outside of Jamaica.
He's incredible.
I have some facts here for Bob Marley, and if you are a Wailers fan, let me know. The two Bob Marley counterparts in the Wailers, Bunny Wailer and Peter Tosh, left the Wailers after their fourth album, but Bob Marley persisted under the Wailers, Bob Marley and the Wailers. He
I
is
love
in the
that
Rock
name.
and Roll Hall of Fame, as he should be. He has several lists on albums on Rolling Stone's top albums of all time. If you're looking to get into something and you want some old classic Wailers, go for Catch a Fire. That's like their breakthrough album. Some of his newer stuff is really good too.
I have really enjoyed because I feel like we're on vacation. Every time I come into the house, there's this nice rhythm that's just been happening.
But she's not listening to the lyrics that are like we were brought here on ships and slave traders going to catch a fire and y'all okay, first of all, did you know Bob Marley was attempted on December 3rd, 1976? There was an assassination attempt on Bob Marley in his home. His wife was shot in the head and lived. His manager was shot in the chest and lived. Bob Marley was shot in the arm and the chest and lived. And 2 days later, he showed up at Smile Jamaica, this huge festival that was supposed to bring peace to like the conflicts in Jamaica, and performed in front of 80,000 people.
Wow.
2 days after being shot.
That's crazy.
So
that is work ethic if I've ever heard it.
What an icon. And one more thing, there's this, if you're a Bob Marley fan and you're looking for more, there's an orchestra called the Chineke Orchestra, Chineke. That is an orchestra that's mission is to employ ethnically diverse musicians and give them a conduit to performance. And they did this thing where they took all of Bob Marley's masters and they orchestrated their whole orchestra and then put his vocals into them. And they're amazing.
Wow.
Like you should listen to Redemption Song alone, like makes your hair stand on.
You were telling me about that.
It's really good.
That sounds incredible.
Anyway, Bob Marley, highly recommend him. Great job. Way to make an imprint on the music scene and on your home country of Jamaica.
We met a guy when we were in Africa who really spoke to us and our hearts very deeply. His name was Wario. And we sung and hung out around the campfire with him. We sung Country Roads one night. He gave Dan his guitar. We all beat on our legs like they were drums. It was just such a great night. And his spirit is amazing.
And he specializes in what he calls like folk reggae. And he's very, very talented. And the poor guy, like, it's a very impoverished area, and he had a guitar that his peg wouldn't stay tuned, so his guitar was kind of wonky, but he's a good musician.
Such a great musician.
And he shared a song that he wrote with us, and I kind of wanted to share that now.
Because you know what? It's something I think y'all should hear.
He was the first one to tell me who Peter Tosh was, and would love to have him here on the show, but because he can't be, here's him singing his original song, Antelope.
Check it out.
It's so hard to be very small. It's so sad to be an antelope. It's so sad to be very small. It's so sad to be an antelope. The lions hunt you every night. The cheetahs hunt you every day. The lions every night, cheetahs hunts you every day. Your life is always on the run. Antelope, how do you survive? Your life is always in danger. Antelope, how do you survive? Antelope, how do you survive? How do you survive in the wild? Antelope, how do you survive? How do you survive in the wild? It's so hard. It's so hard, and it's so sad. It's so hard to be an antelope. It's so hard. So sad, it's so hard to be an antelope. I better be like the elephant. He's so huge and he's not in danger. I better be like the giraffe. He's so tall and he's not in danger. Antelope, how do you survive? How do you survive in the wild? Antelope, how do you survive? How do you survive?
You wrote that?
Yes, I wrote that song.
That's a fantastic song.
Oh my God. That was such a memorable night.
And what is so great about that song is, yes, he's talking about antelope, but he kind of explained, and I think this comes through in the music, that this is his experience of living in a country like Kenya, where you're small and without resources, and that there's these predators, superpower countries that, he finds a lot of relation with the creature of the antelope. And Zach, you said you were tearing up. I felt the same way. I was like, I got to get back down there with like my little production equipment and get him to cut a single or something like that. Because
when we were in Kenya, we felt a huge connection to the people there. And as we were walking down the streets, these kids would literally like run after the car and wave with huge smiles on their faces. And the people in Kenya are so easy to connect with. We feel a pretty big calling to go back.
And we will.
And do a lot over there. So,
but before we do that, we got to do this segment because we have a guest to bring on for this segment, which is relatively new. We've done it 3 times now. This is the 3rd. It's called.
It's time to your mouth.
Whoa!
what?
All right. Well, that kind of seems deliberately misleading.
We are so excited right now, and we are about to bring on a good friend of ours, Mr. John Swanson. He was born in Freeport, New York. John has been working in the food industry since he was only 11 years old. 11, that's crazy. He has worked as a chef in a country club for the New York Yankees and a reputable steakhouse in Manhattan. After moving to Huntersville, North Carolina, he decided to become a merchant mariner, and that's where he worked for American Queen Voyages, where we originally met. Look at these delicious things that John made. Let's go ahead and bring him on right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the one and only John Swanson. Hey, John, how's it going?
What's up, guys?
Great to see you. We have an incredible array of food here that you sent us. Can you tell us about it?
All right. Well, you got I'll start off with the sides. You got a jalapeno cornbread, which I don't want you to judge everything on, but yeah, I know something happened in the transit with the sweet heat sauce that I have for the hot sauce, but it's doused in chicken wings, and then the ribs are my smoked bourbon barbecue sauce.
Nice.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, I would love to kind of jump in here and just try some of this because it's been smelling really good.
Oh, it smells so good.
I'm going to go into the sweet heat if that's cool, because that you said something happened in transit. One of the jars shattered, and I scraped with my knuckles bloody and raw the sauce from the box and put it into a bag so I could try.
You're starting with sweet heat?
Yeah, I'm starting with sweet heat.
Start with the oh, okay.
I'm going. I'll follow. I'm good.
Going bourbon barbecue.
Okay, here we go.
Tell us about it, John. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's I smoked the barbecue sauce. I can't tell you exactly what's in it, but it's got truffles, it's got some onions, stuff like that. The sweet heat, it's basically got the Carolina Reaper, so please don't touch your face and stuff.
Josh?
Like that.
Not this one.
The wings.
Oh, gotcha. Wow. Okay. Did you say you can't tell us what's in it? Is that because it's proprietary or because you're not quite sure?
Well, it's just because I don't want anybody else to know. I'll tell you guys, but
that is fantastic.
I love barbecue sauce, and that has such an incredible flavor to it. It's different because it's not just barbecue sauce. It has a little bit more body to it. That's delicious.
I think that's the bourbon.
Yeah.
I'm wasted.
Oh, it's so good. And then I'm gonna wash that. I'm gonna palate clean that with a tiny bit of jalapeno cornbread.
Generally, it's well advised to kind of eat ribs and messy barbecue stuff while you're wearing crisp white vests that you use in your performance shows.
Yeah,
wow.
definitely.
Oh, that jalapeno is great. John, how did you get started in sauce? Like, what made you want to create these sauces?
I mean, being from New York, I just moved down here and, just moving around the country too. Landing here, I was just like, hey, if I'm going to be good at something, I might as well try and get better at it.
That's awesome.
I personally think that your talents are wasted on the New York Yankees.
Whoa, that's a low blow.
If I ever come into what's the word? Money. I will hire you to cook me this. Okay, I'm gonna eat this sweet heat, but I will hire you to cook me these sauces.
Okay, I'm going in for the sweet heat
full
too.
time.
I'm pretty excited about this one.
Hey, Erinn, was that heat worse than last week, or was it a little bit sweeter?
Whoa! Oh my gosh! Oh my! Woo! That is hot. But that is good. Oh my gosh!
Bruh.
Everything about that.
Knocked it out of the park.
Bruh. Oh my God!
Think, man?
Here's the thing. It's sweet,
Ooh.
but there's a
Heat.
What? Yeah, that's it.
Oh my gosh! The aftertaste, the burn as they call it, is real.
It's really, really
Wow.
good. Here's the thing: there's good heat in it.
Right?
It doesn't overpower anything. The sweet is a really good balance. That's
Wow.
fantastic.
Viewers
at home, you are missing out.
So John, tell us about where this sauce is going. Like, what's next for this sauce?
Well, I mean, I have all my recipes and everything. Like like we talk a bunch of and stuff like that. It's only moving forward. I'm trying to get a kickoff, thing going on. And yeah, that's for you guys, so you guys can enjoy at home.
I appreciate that, and I will.
Thank you. And where are you located, John, so everybody knows?
Oh, just, about an hour away from you guys, and right outside of Charlotte. And
No. What's the exact address and your social security number?
oh, you want that? Oh, 1234 911.
Oh, that's great. That's mine. That's my PIN code.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Well, the first four.
John, before you leave, first of all, I want to say,
Wow, that's really good, my guy.
that I am actually not a big wings person.
Oh, she's not.
Dan is. Dan's
Yes.
a huge wings person. I'm not a big wings person. I would devour these
I
every
appreciate that very
day
much.
of the week.
I
Oh my
really
God.
do.
Is there like an ASMR thing if I eat this wing like right next to the microphone? Are we gonna get
Let's
like?
find out.
Oh God.
Just don't, with the wings, don't touch your face. Don't do anything like that. I've done that. I've rubbed my face with the Reaper and things like that.
John, you're ruining my ASMR experience.
Oh, I thought you were trying to kiss me.
I am after eating this, my guy. This is good.
Yeah, Karen, we actually know
Oh,
Ed Curry.
wait, they just recognized it this month.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
know
October
that.
last year.
Very nice.
Which means when you gave me that trivia before, I was incorrect.
So true. Ed Curry is not too far from here with Pucker Butt Pepper Company.
Pepper. Yeah.
She says that the ASMR is, they say that the ASMR is so good that they're falling asleep.
Oh, good. John, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for the sweet hookup for the food.
Yes, and we
No,
always like to
thank you
ask
guys.
our guests about a little bit of positive news or thoughts. So hit us with that.
Yeah, maybe they will. I don't know, but all I could say by myself is, just don't ever give up on yourself. It's tough. I've been in the business for about 20 years, 25 something years. Just don't ever give up on yourself.
I love that. Never give up. Keep on trying.
Never surrender.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't give up, maybe you can make sauce as good as John. Thanks, John. We love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
Dude, you rock. I'm gonna keep eating this long after John's gone. I'm gonna keep smacking my fingers.
Kind of unreal how good that sauce is.
I'm actually gutted that this is all we have left of the sweet heat because that jar shattered. Because that is so good. There's a really good heat.
The good news is there's still a few more wings that you can devour.
Oh, and I will. Y'all.
We have so much more exciting stuff coming
Congratulations,
your way.
Uncle Bill.
Uncle Bill.
Aw.
That's what I call Grandpa Bill.
A niece, as they say, is much like a female nephew.
So true. So true. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited to bring on our next couple of guests. Eva Santiago was raised in Portugal, and Ian Benjamin was not raised in Portugal.
So true.
They are a couple of entertainers who have started a new duo called Kiss and Tell. And we could not think of a better couple to bring on for our Valentine's Day show.
We were at their wedding. I was there when they met. I set them up. They may not agree with this, but I had put out fabricated sort of like psionic energy into the universe that would connect Ian's mouth with Eva's mouth.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
This couple has been performing all over the country and all over the world. Though they're gigging mostly in North Carolina right now, they have been gigging everywhere across the world. We'll let them tell you about it in just a moment because they're here live in our studio audience. Please give a warm welcome to Ian and Eva.
Bring them in the digital round of applause. Oh,
where are they?
Hold on. Hang on.
Man.
I'm here.
Hey.
Oh, you guys look great. And the kittens are here.
Hi,
Yes,
kittens.
they are. This
Oh
is
my
Cece.
This is Winston.
Oh, like Winston-Salem.
Aw.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
And like CC Bridger.
Yeah. Something like that.
Bo Burnham's girlfriend.
Is it?
We got these cats after the day after your wedding.
Oh
Well,
my gosh.
that's so sweet. Was it to firmly cement the event in your brains?
Yeah, it was to cap off a great weekend. To cap
Aw.
off a great weekend, I should say.
We attended each other's weddings, in fact.
That's
And in
right.
fact, we both participated in each other's weddings.
Yes,
Oh.
we did.
Not just participated. Ian was like the man at our wedding. He like pretty much kept the wedding going the entire time. Look at how handsome and beautiful
Aw.
they look.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What a fun time that was.
Mm.
I can't
Aaron, where's the
believe-
photo of us kissing?
Oh, I forgot to upload it.
Ours?
Oh, yeah.
Well, they won't allow it because we'll get flagged.
Oh, true.
Okay. I understand.
Not because of the kissing part, but because of the other parts
Oh,
of the
yeah.
photo.
Understood.
You were doing it on a huge pile of confiscated Colombian cocaine.
Oh, just in time for that comment.
Mm.
Ian, Eva, tell us about Kiss and Tell and how that's been going.
It's been going great. We've only been off of cruise ships for 4 months now. 4 months and I think 12 days. But who's counting? But actually, I know that this is the longest that I've been on land consecutively since 2016, with the exception of COVID, in terms of going out and back and out and back. And so it's been really fun to be here in Charlotte and on land. And it's been a lot of work to do outreach and try and line gigs up. But the ball is starting to roll and roll faster as we go along here. So
That sounds like
amazing.
a song.
It does.
something like that.
What kind of music do you usually play in your gigs?
We do a mix of like loungy, like nice covers, like some bossa nova covers of like popular songs. Yeah, sort of elegant and classy and fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how.
You know,
Good vibes only.
Yeah.
you bring up a good point. I always, is there a way to define bossa nova other than the songs that go boom, 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 boom?
Yeah, I think if it has a shaker in it, then
That's all it is?
yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah, that's how I define it. Yeah.
Fantastic.
We should get ourselves a couple of shakers and become.
So is mariachi like Mexican bossa nova?
No,
Bossa nova with trumpets.
Yeah. Bossa novela.
Ooh, I like that.
definitely not. No.
Y'all, because you're here, and by the way, this is your second appearance on not this show, but our shows.
So true.
Yeah.
And last time you were here, we invented a game with you that we hadn't played before. And we're not going to play that game this time. We're going to play a game that we shelved way back at the very beginning and have since improved upon. It's a game we completely invented. Never been seen before. You'll be
Ever.
unfamiliar with the rules, but we'll teach you. Not to worry. It's not too complex, but it is our invention, and we call it Totally Not Categories.
DM. It's gonna be a great time. So basically, the categories will come from the audience. So if you are in the audience right now, go ahead and pop any kind of category you want. It can be anything like the typical categories things, but I think it should be probably love themed because, you know,
I agree.
it's Valentine's week.
And once we have those categories, what will happen is you and us, we and thee, are going to be competing against each other to come up with as many things in that category that start with a certain letter.
Yes, letters will come from our random letter generator. Thanks, randomlettergenerator.com.
.org.
So as soon as I press this, you'll see a random letter will come up, which makes the game totally fair.
This is riveting television.
We'll only have 10 seconds each to answer. You cannot repeat an answer that has already been said. And, the words like the do not count as the first letter of a word in the category.
Yeah.
So if it's T, you can't say the cat, the bottle. It would just be sad. If there's any kind of questionable answer, the audience at large will decide whether it counts or not.
All right, audience, let's see your suggestions. Are you all clear on those very complicated rules?
Just to be clear, this is totally not categories.
Exactly.
That is the name of the game.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'm on board.
You picked up on that quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, these are some weird. Let's keep the categories coming in because this is very subjective.
Oh, but mine's Robin Hood.
And that is true.
Oh, personal cartoon crushes, not like the crushes of other cartoons that they have on each
Well,
other.
I think you could probably interpret it as you please.
Right.
Okay.
Like
Pepe
who's
Le
that?
Pew
Well, he's hot.
and the cat.
Did we start?
Wait, he's not a cat.
We didn't start.
No,
with-
he's always crushing on that cat. That looks
Yeah,
like a
but
skunk.
I see. You're pairing them. You're shipping them.
Do you have
Yeah.
a cartoon crush, Dan?
Yeah. Do you know in the film Spirited Away, there's
The
this.
horse?
Yeah, no, there's this big,
Oh.
gigantic, putrid monster of gunk that needs to get washed.
Oh, all right.
I like the way he drips.
Why we ended up together.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Mine's Meg from Hercules.
From Hercules?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a great one.
I feel like you're telling the truth too.
Mine is adult Simba.
It's sort of like,
I love
you know
that
what?
you distinctly said adult Simba.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
that's good for one reason.
True.
And I have to say, in your defense, Disney does do a pretty good job of sexualizing its animals.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I did.
You are off the charts.
Haven't I think so.
Matata, Hakuna, Matata.
He has like
Hakuna
even like the
Matata.
hairstyle is very 90s.
That's
like,
true.
His hairstyle is very 90s.
Yeah.
So you like Matthew Broderick Simba, not Jonathan Taylor Thomas Simba.
Correct.
Okay.
I like that too. Although Jonathan Taylor Thomas is our age.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
that seems about right.
Not a fan. Okay, y'all. Keep those categories running in. We want categories, things like cars, cereal, things that have a lot of options. In the meantime, we're going to choose. This first category is chocolate.
Ooh, chocolate.
All right.
And the letter. So Ian and Eva, you'll go first.
Okay.
And you'll have 10 seconds to answer.
Okay.
And your letter is
You.
go.
You?
What? You.
Ugly chocolate.
Hmm.
Unanimous chocolate.
Well, I guess we win that round since there isn't any chocolate that starts with you. Hey, remember when I said we shelved that game once?
Maybe we should shelve it again. That's okay. We have a new category coming at us. And,
Random letter generator. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
random.
Okay,
you
we're
guys
gonna
are
do
yes.
we're gonna do love songs. That's a good one.
Okay.
Okay, keep more coming
Unforgettable.
in. Huh? No. Slow down.
We need a new letter.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
We knew letter, and I
Oh.
believe we start because we didn't biff it on the
Oh,
last
yeah.
one.
we didn't have a chance to. I would have biffed. All right. Our random letter is Y.
Okay.
Go.
You are the sunshine of my life.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
And Ian and Eva.
You've lost that loving feeling.
Ooh, kind of an anti-love song.
Back to us.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Ooh, that's
All
a good
our
one.
seem so far
Okay.
away.
You say.
And L, back to you.
You're the one that I want.
Ooh.
Honey.
Uh-huh.
I'm writing it in the sky. Your.
Ooh.
Hurry.
Yes, we have no bananas.
Oh man. Oh,
What?
why is yes,
Oh.
we have no bananas. but we still ran
That's
out of
not the problem, though. I don't think the time was the problem either.
All right, the score is 1-1. Ian and Eva go next on this next round.
How about this one? You'll love this. This is Fallout references.
Oh, God. I don't even know that.
What's Fallout?
I'll play that one on my own. Here, hit me with a letter real quick.
Okay, this one's for you, Dan. The letter is S.
S.
Dan. The real category coming to Ian and Eva.
All right. I'm trying to find. Okay, this will work. We need more categories. Y'all are. I love you, but I don't. Oh, okay. This works.
Oh,
this
things
is good.
that are red.
This is great.
Okay.
And the letter is
I.
In love.
Oh,
Okay.
that's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I. Things that are red. I. Eyeballs when they're bloodshot.
No, that's an E.
Oh, that's an E.
But someone who's very irate.
Ooh, an irate man.
I got one.
Okay, that's great. All right, back to you.
An ibis, as in the scarlet ibis.
Ooh, that's very good.
I don't even know what that is, but
It's
it
a
sounds
flower.
convincing.
It's beautiful.
Mm. Ooh. Okay.
Hurry.
Indigo, if you take the temperature slider and slide it higher on the Kelvin scale, because then it would be warmer and it would warm up, and eventually you'd hit you would get to the hue.
It looks like.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
That's a terrible random letter generator.
Yeah, and I also.
Well, it's random.
Okay, here. This is great. Here we go. You ready for this?
Okay, I'm ready.
We got.
And who goes first on this one?
We do.
Okay.
Okay, we're doing candy.
Candy.
Great.
And the letter is H. Heath bar.
Oh, so good.
Haribo.
Ooh, the whole manufacturer. Okay.
H. Dan, this is your.
Hershey's.
Oh, good job.
Anything.
Candy hearts.
Very good.
Okay.
Oh, and that's perfect.
You know
for
what?
Valentine's Day.
Whatever.
Yeah, come on.
Hugs. Hugs and kisses. Hugs.
Heimlich. When you get a candy heart stuck in your throat, and you get the Heimlich. Wait,
I said hugs.
Are hugs a candy?
Yes, hugs are the white chocolate kisses.
Ah.
They are. Back to you.
Yeah,
Your
Hershey
wife-
kisses. That's a repeat. Okay.
Hugs are different than kisses. I'll show you.
100 grand bar.
That was so
Technically,
good.
that starts with the number 1, but I'm going to
And-
allow it because we took hugs.
Hugs is real.
Okay, H.
H candy. Ha. Ha ha ha. Laughing candy. Ha ha. Come on, Dan.
Ha.
This is your forte.
Ha.
Candy's what you do.
Ha.
Can't
All
believe
right.
we lost a candy challenge.
Well, if it was like an eating challenge, it'd be fine.
I'm gonna take
It's
a
just-
bite of this
I don't-
candy my mom gave me.
Me too.
I wish we had one for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Heimlich. See? I win.
Yes.
Woo! Okay.
I just wanted to show you that
Are we doing? What's the score?
the score is 3-1.
Okay.
We can play another one just for pity.
Oh, that was a good one.
Okay.
Oh, hot tamales.
Yeah,
Why
that's
didn't
the one I had.
that?
I had that in
Oh,
mind.
such a good one. Oh, Henry's technically an O, but I would have taken it. Henry, comma O.
Okay. I'm just scouring for something that works. Should we do Young Love? Oh,
that
that's the
even mean?
song. That's the
That's
name
the
of the
song.
song. I'm with you.
Why?
Okay. All right. Here's one. You ready?
Okay.
This might be tough.
I'm ready.
All right.
Video games?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you want to do.
Video games
Cupcakes.
is not very Valentine's.
Then we can do Animal Friends or Cupcakes.
Oh.
Animal friends.
You wanna
Let's do Animal
Okay,
Friends.
I don't know.
Animal
what it means.
Friends or video games or cupcakes.
Exactly.
How about?
What about ice cream flavors?
Ooh, is that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great.
Watch how hard this is going to be. You're going to wish we'd chosen
Nah,
video
this
games.
is going to be good. Ready?
All right, ready?
Your random letter
Mhm.
is H. Again.
There we go.
Again.
Us or them?
It's
I don't know.
lowercase.
Oh, it's us.
It's us? Okay. Hershey
see?
chocolate.
No, it's too late. We should have chosen video games.
I can but that's not a flavor. The random letter generator is a challenge.
All right, look. I think we can. Okay, this is great. Here we go. Whoa, because two people said it at the exact same time.
That's perfect.
We'll do flowers.
Okay.
We'll start with you. Sorry, because we took it before.
Not
let's get a new letter.
And the letter is. Oh, I'm not going to give you Q. Hold on. The letter is N.
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 Flowers beginning with the letter N.
Narcissus? Is that a flower?
Yes, yes, it's definitely a flower.
Is it really?
Yes, 100%.
Are you sure? 'Cause I know
I'm
it's.
sure.
I know it's a Greek like.
know.
Like.
It's your turn.
Oh.
Our turn.
Oh.
Nice flowers. Negroni. Nee.
Do you know how hard it is to play this game with Erinn
I
when
like
she's
it.
just saying random things that happen to start with N in your ear so you can't form a thought?
Well, it looks like the winners of our game today, without a doubt, are the one, the only Kiss and Tell. Wow, that was pretty impressive.
I don't think we've won a game on this new season.
We haven't.
series.
Why haven't we? I wonder.
I don't know.
It's okay.
It's because we throw them on purpose.
Yeah, we throw the game. We could have won. We knew so many flowers beginning with the letter N.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a reward
Yeah.
for you winning the game,
Yeah.
would Kiss and Tell perform a song?
Well,
I mean, I guess.
I mean,
sorry, you never asked.
could we just make it happen?
I don't know. We're just we didn't prepare anything. This is so unexpected. I don't know. I mean,
Well, if you're out there in the studio audience, tell us if you want Ian and Eva to perform live right now.
And since you're on a 2-minute delay out in the audience, we're going to assume that you're saying yes.
Yes. Oh, I see all the yeses rolling in.
Okay, what if we give you 60 seconds to prepare?
If only we had a piano and some chimes.
I wonder wherever you would find that. We better take them off
Wait,
the
what?
air.
What's behind you?
Wait, is that a piano?
Oh
where did this come from?
That's wild.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Kiss and Tell.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love. Is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Take it away, Ian. Give it up for Ian Benjamin.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love. Is all that I can
it.
Take my heart and please don't break it.
Love was made.
Me and you. Oh, yes, it was.
Love was made for me and you. Say it again. Love was made for me and you.
Yes.
Woo! Wow, that was amazing. And the first live performance we've ever had on this show.
Amazing.
You're setting a precedent.
You are. Hey, Ian, Eva, Kiss
Yes.
and Tell. We always like to ask our guests for some positive, loving thoughts. So if you have anything to share with the world at large, will you share it with us?
We were discussing this earlier, and Eva came up with some really, really positive, loving thoughts and good advice, I think, for the world around. Would you like to share?
When you're feeling sad, just play your chimes.
That was not the advice.
It wasn't?
No.
I thought it was great advice.
Both good ideas.
Well, get a cat and listen to that. Doesn't that make you feel instantly just...
Sprightly.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hug your friends. I always tell this at the end of my shows. I say, hug your friends and tell them that you love them. It's important. Always do it.
Aww.
And we love you guys.
Yeah.
We love you too, y'all. Thanks
We're
for
giving you
spending
a
your
big virtual hug.
Yeah.
thanks for spending your Galentine's Day with us.
Yeah.
Thank you. No one I'd rather spend it with.
Aw. That's probably true.
And happy Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys too.
Take it easy.
Thanks for having us on.
Mwah.
Thanks for being here.
Love y'all. Ooh. Hey, y'all, if you want to book Kiss and Tell, then you can find information about them online. They are in Charlotte, North Carolina, but they'll travel practically anywhere.
And I know that they're under the umbrella of Queen City Keys. So I believe if you Google Queen City Keys, you'll find all of their ventures, and you can find them on social media under Kiss and Tell. Book them, bring them in. They sound even better when they're not through a compressed audio signal out of an iPhone microphone.
So true.
In an apartment.
You guys, it is almost Valentine's Day, and so we have a very special section for you today, as we always do on My Little Corner.
Yeah.
What corner is it, may you ask?
Do you want to know? Can you handle it? Do you really want to know?
I think I know.
Is my mouse going to stop freezing so that I can...
Dan.
I couldn't hold it.
It's Erin's Positivity Corner, and today we are going to talk about ways that you can show love. Because it is Valentine's Day week after all, and love is pretty much the most positive thing that you can do.
Love is all around.
It really is.
Love is all you need.
Love is love.
Love.
Love is love is love is love is love is love, as Lynn says. But anyway, y'all, we are going to start with just some simple ways that you can show love. The first one is writing. If you write someone a note or a letter, it goes such a long way. When's the last time that you received an actual handwritten note or memo?
So true.
It just doesn't happen hardly anymore.
And it's romantic in every sense of the word, not just like romantic, but it's romantic. It's a romantic gesture.
Yep. And don't think it can just be for someone that you love in a romantic way. Think of it as leaving someone a Post-it note on their desk, just saying, "Great job today," or something like that.
That's not as romantic.
It's not as romantic. No. But write a note to someone you love. Maybe one of your siblings, maybe one of your parents, maybe the love of your life. Go ahead and do some writing. I'm burping too. It's the sweet heat coming up.
Sweet heat coming up.
Also, another thing is do something kind for someone. It is such a way to show love, y'all. If you want to show someone that you love them, there's different kinds of love languages out there, as we all know. And sometimes people just really like acts of kindness, as they call it. So go get someone a cup of coffee, do something kind for someone, and it'll go a really long way. Another way to show people you love them is to actually say it. Do you know how many people don't say I love you?
Yeah.
They think it, maybe. They might say it in a roundabout way. Y'all, life is too dang short. If you love someone, say, I love you. I love you.
Or give them a swift spank on the behind.
So don't forget to say I love you. Another way that I think that you should communicate with each other is just that. Really listen. Really, really listen to someone. When somebody's pouring their heart out to you, don't just nod and be on your phone. Actually listen to what they have to say.
Here's the thing, though. If those are actually brothers, that kid's about to bean the other one in the head with them.
I didn't know you were going back to that. I already swapped the picture.
It's okay. I try to get it in quick.
It's true. Also, look, spending quality time together is so important. Friends, family, spending quality time. We've started doing Sunday night dinners at our house, and I love that a lot.
I say I love you freely, but never lightly. Oof. I love that.
Beautiful. That is beautiful. We love you, Carrie. And really, we love all of you for tuning in. So thanks for that. Erinn Smackies, that's definitely a way. And it's kind of ironic that Ian ended up with Hug Your Friends, because my very last thing was hugs. Hugs, hugs, hugs. There used to be a giant sign downtown that said, hugs are better than drugs. And they are most of the time.
Yeah, but sometimes drugs, I mean, what are you going to do? What am I going to do? Lie to the people?
So important.
You're not going to go to a Bob Marley concert and hug people. I mean, you will, but probably because of the drugs.
Well, either way, hug your neighbor. So show some love this Valentine's week. And you know what I'm excited about? What? Well, we're going to end this show today by showing a little bit of never before seen footage.
Oh, before we do that, Queen City Keys isn't live yet, but it will be soon. So don't go looking for Queen City Keys yet. I guess I jumped the shark.
But what we will do is tomorrow at the latest on Erinn and Dan, we will post information about Kiss and Tell so you can find out how to book them should you want to. And you do. Should want to.
You want to.
Yeah, you want to.
You want to.
Mm-hmm.
You want to.
You want to book them.
All right. This is the part of the show where we start to, our batteries are low. This isn't. What were you saying? This is about the.
I was saying that we were about to end the show, but we were going to end it in a very romantic way, showing never before seen footage of our wedding.
Y'all, and some of you may see yourself there. In fact, this opens on a very familiar face. This was edited by our friend Dylan, our now friend Dylan Dry, who we hired to film the wedding. And every second I saw the man with the camera, he had the biggest smile on his face. He's having the time of his life.
Yeah,
and
what a warm, wonderful guy.
Yeah, and so here's what he put together for us.
Oh man, that was a good day.
Something
y'all.
about reliving your wedding. That's probably better for you than anyone else watching.
But thanks for sticking with us, y'all.
Yeah.
It was a great day, and it's been a great marriage so far.
And it's been a great episode.
Yeah, thanks you all.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks
Making our
for joining
Tuesday
us.
a little brighter because things are...
Are you okay?
Sorry. Sorry. Just thank you.
Thank you. We love you. We hope you love each other. We hope you have an incredible Valentine's Day. And we hope that we'll see you again on another Erinn of another Erinn of
episode and Dan.
Y'all, that sweet heat has gotten me going. Oh, are we still on? I was already unbuttoning my shirt.
She was. Hold on. It's ooh.